doesn't have the role of an ultimate DPS.
Brother, what the fuck does this mean? How does a DPS unit who fucking stacks 50 per does not have the role of DPS? Who the fuck is DPSing? Alright, so in this one, we are going to reacting to this Dragon Ball Legends top 10 tier list for Kaio-ken Super Saiyan Blue Goku. It's very early. I mean, right now when this is going up, it is Friday, and usually tier lists notoriously drop on like late Saturday, even Sunday, maybe even like a week later. Like usually they're not going up this early. So this has been up for a while here of what, 16 hours. So I mean, I'm just a little skeptical of the usage rate of this character. But hey, if I look at the man's Twitter here of Mr. Ezio, this is a French man here. I am blocked, so that's something that I wish I could, not have to be the case, but is what it is, such as life for ourselves. Nonetheless, let's start reacting. This guy has called me very, very not great names and very, very not nice things. So let's see how we can do within this video and see how the man is cooking. I'm glad he could pay the $8 fee to get this CapCut logo out. I know the Dragon Ball Legends is a very frugal game, and $8 is a lot. I agree. That's a CC pack right there, boy. Come on.
Guys, I'm heading on vacation Sunday.
Also, this is also auto-dubbed, so it obviously does mistranslate a little bit. Probably shouldn't, but like if it does, that's not on me. So if it does, again, please, if you are French and you can hear this, you could translate it and tell me how I'm wrong and stupid and dumb and all these other things. Thank you.
The 16th, and I'll be back on the 6th. I'm going to my place in Turkey for 3 weeks.
Nice.
I should still make videos.
You should.
Honestly, you won't see much of a difference because I'm bringing my PC. But I'll probably upload in 480p to save data since I won't have a reliable connection there.
480p.
Anyway, I've got some preparations to take care of and so on. I have a bit less time, so I changed my schedule. Just to let you know, there might be fewer videos on YouTube, at least for the first few days, but I should stabilize.
I love hearing about your plans, but I'm going to...
So I said, we're going to do... And there we go. As for Goku, basically, guys, he's a character you don't really have to summon for.
I'm glad he said that. I really, really am adamantly agreeing with that. Do not summon for Goku. You have no gain. You have nothing to get from this Goku. With my whole heart, please do not summon. So surely he won't be very high on the tier list if you don't have to summon for him, right?
If you do summon, he's very strong. That's all there is to it. However, if you do summon, you have to star him up. Meaning, if you're...
Can I have an explanation? I'd like one as someone that spends money on the game and does content and everything. Why is that okay? Why have we accepted that? I get it's a gotcha, like in, progression does obviously become easier within summoning, spending. I get it. But why are we okay with that? Obviously not accepting it, like, you gotta accept that it happens. I feel like we should, as a community, be more forthcoming with the thought, you don't have to star up this, that, and the other. Maybe eventually from time to time it's like this defense unit, like you really gotta star them up to like really defend, and like you're okay, like Legend Broly, whatever-esque characters. Like, okay, like there's a little bit defense there because like they literally are like intended for that. But like a damage unit, a support unit, like Gold Freezer 17, you weren't talking like this, right? But like Kaio-ken, this guy's stacking 50 per for 10 counts. He has obviously good numbers. He has decent stats, and it's like he has good stats actually. And it's like we gotta star him up, and it's like. But why? Why do I have to do that? I just hate that as like a, hold on now, because so people that are spending less or got shafted or something just can't have a good experience. I always just feel like that's just like, it's just annoying. And it's just, I also feel like it's also not accurate that a lot of you don't need to star up, and it's just kind of like, we have to star them up, and it's like, this is what you always hear. It's like, well, like, what if I don't have to? And it's like, you're just kind of saying that just because it's easier. Easier doesn't make them, better. It just makes it easier for you to see them be better. And I don't know. I feel like that's just a weird dynamic that's kind of like going on that everyone's just like accepting now. Because everyone would bitch about stars in the past, like, oh, this, that. Like, I got bitched at about stars, and it's like, I don't even have high stars anymore. And most units that are newer. But like, everyone would bitch about stars then, and now it's like, well, now you have to. It's like objectively. Like, okay, tag unit, 10 stars minimum. Broly, 12 stars minimum. 17 Frieza, anomaly. Whatever. But now, from where we were, it's like, oh, you don't have to do this, that, this, that, this. Like, it's like, whatever. If you want to, you can. Now it's like, oh, well, you have to or you can't run them. And it's like, there's definitely a gray line there that people don't really acknowledge anymore. And it just sucks.
You're pay-to-play player, you get him at 10 stars, he's going to hit really well. I've seen videos. I've seen people's gameplay. I've seen how people play him. I haven't seen a single person play him well so far. And I'm not saying I play...
You just click fucking cards. I don't know how you play him badly. It's like you're using UVB, a TVB, and more, I guess UVB technically, because, like, you know, faster kind of thing. TVB is, like, more infinite thing. There's no way to use this unit bad. You just click cards. I am no genius, but this game is no genius neither. You just click cards, brother. I promise you. Saying you've seen people play this guy badly does not exist. Because you just click cards. There's nothing convoluted, detailed, or descriptive about this unit. You click cards and you have safety because he has endurance and cancel buffs. Nothing. Literally nothing. Just to understand that.
Perfectly either. Even I don't play perfectly. But from what I've seen so far, I haven't seen anyone really playing him well. Basically, people just try to burst hard right away before stacking damage and emptying the gate.
Yeah, you burst out because you're supposed to spam him so you could get the damage stacking faster, and where there's not as much manipulation of, like, disrupts. That's why people do that. That's what people do with UVB, and that's the correct way to use UVB. Because you get to spam him, and then you get the gauge, and then you get more damage and damage and damage and damage. He literally is trying to be UVB, just 10 billion times worse.
Sure, the green cards help, that's true. Green cards help refill the gauge, build up more damage, and so on.
Yeah.
But honestly, he's not a character you just jump in and use a special move or an ultimate with, because otherwise you haven't stacked any damage.
I agree.
And I'm not saying it's good design. I'm just saying that's his design. At some point, the character just has a specific design.
Yeah.
Look,
his design is spamming. It is. It is. He wants to have this, like, I can't be stopped type thing, but he has, like, no good enough disrupt to do that. Ignorance of disrupt to do that. And in turn, even his own disrupt is not good enough. So it's like he just wants you to spam. You just get 4 strikes and then boop, 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 boop. Like, he draws some cards on entry and it's like boop, boop, boop. And then you, like, area change blue card. And it's like, okay, you know, rinse and repeat. It's like Diamond 3-Ku, but I would actually argue Diamond 3-Ku could do a very much more consistent setting of burst, because as well as his teammates and everything like that were supporting much more and amplifying more, given he just sucked because his team sucked, but, like, it's the same vibe. And they're both shit. I use them together. They're both shit. I use them separate. They're both shit. But, like, the vibe is still there. It's not a very complex thing. This Goku is very, very in line with the simplicity of everybody around, like, recent drops. Like, last year.
A wheel? No matter how hard you fight, they did the same thing with Metal Cooler back then, men. You can try to use a wheel like, I don't know, like a parachute, but it won't work. It won't work. You need a parachute and you've got a wheel. Well then, don't use the wheel, that's it. Because the wheel is it's the same thing here, actually. That's what I mean. So you wanted an SV, well, play SV. Because it's not an SV-like. But if you want an SV, play SV. There you go, you see? So here we have a character that's different and so on. Anyway,
he's not different. I do not comprehend this conception of this go. Again, auto dub exists. I don't know what's being said right there. The fucking wheel. I'm very confused. This unit's not different. He is not. I do not know where this is coming from. It makes me jarred.
Tier list. Let's not waste time, and after I'll show you my top 10 in Pride, it's more like...
Not waste time. We're talking about Blue Revhon? Oh, okay.
It's the same. I don't rank it more or less the same in Pride as I'm going to rank it here in my top 10. So we'll do it like this. Bam, bam.
Interesting.
Goku Bardock here.
Interesting.
The tag here, the TOP tag, which in hindsight, now that we've seen there isn't an ultimate DPS, because the Goku isn't ultimate DPS at all. Well, actually, the top P tag is very good, but, you know, if they're...
TOP tag's good. Where? He got average dispo, which, by the way, the only reason I ever gassed him because he's fucking average, and, like, we've seen Zenkai's be below fucking average more recently than not. Only reason I ever gassed him in my life. Jiren is okay. Yeah, average and okay are not fucking anything in the grand scheme of things. Frieza 17 are leader sloppy toppies, which is their entire existence, and Goku is subpar to shit. Great.
There had been Kaio-ken Goku with insane offense. It would have been very strong. That wasn't the case.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wait. If he doesn't have insane offense, what the fuck does Goku have?
Here we'll put A13. That goes in A. There.
Okay.
I'll put Kid Buu. I'll put him in Z+, but at the end of Z+, right at the end. And actually, maybe he doesn't deserve Z+. He might deserve S more. So that's an A. There, it's okay, but just barely.
Wait, Goku Bardock's better than Cell? I don't even give a fuck about them two.
It's an A.
Piccolo.
Him we can put him at the end of S. Him we can put him at the beginning of A.
Who are these people? Who are you people? No, who the fuck are these
Holding up anymore. Him we put in Z+ around here. Him we put there. Jiren, I'd still put him in S. Finally, it's okay. It works.
Okay.
Jiren, now that there's the purple Kaioken, it works.
If Goku was actually good, it'd work. I don't give two shits about Jiren when I run a team that doesn't require me to have a babysitting fucking toddler spitting up on me fucking character like fuck-ass Kaio-ken, personally, but that's just me.
That's the problem. It's because of the purple Kaioken that he passes. Maybe he should have passed sooner. I can actually put Toppo in S for real. Toppo in S tier, guys. I swear, Toppo. He's not joking around. You get him at 14 stars, in my opinion, he's not messing around.
I hate hearing this so much. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean... I guess he's a defense type. I guess it means more. I hate it. I hate it. That's your valid. That's how you validate a unit. Oh, if they're 14, then they're good here. Like, bro, it doesn't do anything. How does that help me understand?
I'll do the showcase for you. Don't worry. Well, Goku is dead. Stone dead.
So he's in
Rose
A?
Blue, we can put him in S2 around here. There you go. There, just like that.
What does Blue Revhon do? Sword of Hope. Blue Revhon. If he's gassing Kaio-ken, what the fuck does Sword of Ass do?
I'm not putting Rose in Z+, though. Oh, wait. Does he deserve it? Go on. He deserves Z+. Maybe the bottom of Z+. It's just that from Z+ or Z on, I'll rank them in order. Okay. Broly deserves a Z as well, though. Actually, Z as well. Rather.
God. Yeah, I agree. God.
I find him better than
God.
Rose Blue.
Yeah, God.
Bardock, I'm obviously putting him in Z in second place for now.
What's obvious about Bardock? Oh, the Kaio-ken counter. Sorry, I forgot. What's obvious about Bardock, though? No real shit? Like, what's going on? What are we talking about? Why is Bardock? Bardock? Are you lost? Bardock? What do you mean obvious? What?
Bardock, I'm obviously putting him in Z.
Yeah, what's obvious? I'm confused. What's the obvious? UVB's in the game. Gohan Trunks is in the game. UGB's in the game. Your amazing God Toppo here's in the game. Shin's in the game. Red Broly's in the game. Dispo's in the game. Dispo, sure. Fuck it. Why not? Let's say everybody. Buhan's in the game. What's obvious about Legend Bardock and Z? I don't get it. I don't understand. No? Okay.
Place for now.
Now. Why?
Goku.
Oh, okay, cool.
Spirit Bomb Goku,
Yeah.
for me, he's one of the only characters who is God tier in the game right now.
Right, but Broly's not.
I'm putting him
Because
in God
Kaio-ken's
tier.
so
He's
good.
the one who decides the games.
Yeah.
You
Broly
play him,
doesn't.
and if VB is against you, he's
You know, Broly doesn't decide any games, though. No, Broly doesn't, like, determine...
the one who decides the games. It's not complicated.
Oh, I agree. It's not complicated because Broly doesn't mean anything to matches. Broly's stopping combos and getting guaranteed blue cards and getting guaranteed lower units and guaranteed rush ceiling, guaranteed main ceiling, and stopping units from just destroying him like UVB and everybody else, and literally being the only unit to stop everything in the entire game. He's not really determining everything, though. Anything at all. But the Buu duo, that can be stopped by Frieza just breathing air, and they do less than like 1.5 million within a Spirit Bomb that's built up to hell because it's not PO character. Negligible. Negligible for what Broly does there, though. But the Buu duo doing one-time Spirit Bomb that will sometimes, because you fight Sensi Frieza a lot, because Leader's sloppy toppy. Yeah, Broly doesn't matter. Yeah, the Buu duo only matter. Okay.
Who wins the match. Whoever sends the Spirit Bomb first. Now his design is trash, though. Be careful, his design is trash.
Whoever sends the Spirit Bomb first. Oh, so what if the Spirit Bomb hits 17 Frieza because they're comboing you and then you can't get out, and then the Spirit Bomb you want to do and somebody else hit their own unit? Oh, we don't care. Oh! Well, that makes sense then. Okay, I understand.
We know he's annoying. We know
Skill
he
issue.
Stop playing. We know, but even so, the Spirit Bomb
Yeah.
is still just as strong There, VB is second.
By the way, I'm not arguing like this falling off Buduo shit because that's like fucking mental. That's very stupid to say, and people that say that are fucking stupid. But just acting like fucking Broly is like fucking negligible, as if like Broly just got fucking anything done to him, and it's like even if he did, he's still somehow negligible. It's like yeah, okay.
VB is stronger. Basically, I think VB and Goku. I don't know why I'm blanking. Goku, Buu Saga, Goku. Sorry. The only two god tiers. I just woke up not too long ago. I think that's why I'm blanking.
Okay.
I think they're the only two god tier characters.
Thanks for the info.
Those are the two characters that are a cut above the rest right now in terms of defense, damage, and so on and so.
Buduo and defense.
Forth. There, those are the two best. The future tag, let's place it somewhere here.
Above.
Same thing. Z plus is. It's part of the very best characters in the game.
What the fuck is Bardock?
I'm stressing over ranking these, but I'm being done. I'll just do a top 10 for you after, so it's pointless. I'll show you my top 10 afterwards. It's pointless. And finally, Goku Kaio-ken. Goku Kaio-ken for me goes right about here.
This is why you don't do tier lists a day after the unit releases. And then you also say no one has used the unit correctly. And also in turn saying, I don't know how to use the unit correctly. By clearly doing something like this. This is why you wait at least a little, like, 3 to 4 days maybe, to do a tier list. Because you don't actually understand maybe how the unit actually is. Just maybe. It could be. Really, it could be. I have no clue, though. I don't know how the unit works. So, everyone plays them like shit, like you said. So, that makes sense.
Right about here. There we go.
Basically, yeah.
Basically
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell. Higher. Higher. Higher.
I personally think it's obvious and 100% certain that he's better than the future tag, for example.
Right. How? Let me hear how.
Why?
Why? Because he has a team. What's his team? Let me think. 17 Frieza, Kaio-ken, and UVB. Let's say that. I made that team. I did that team. Kaio-ken was in the bench warming spot. He had his binky in, his bib on, getting fed the applesauce from his father UVB and his, grandparents of 17 Frieza. He was doing real good though at the, at that spot because like he really was pretending like he was doing something there. For sure, it was really, really strong efforts. For sure. If we want to keep pretending about units, we can keep doing that. I just don't know. I thought tier list was meant to be like off experience and like understanding and like thought. But we can pretend, like, I can pretend too. Like, that's a team for sure. The reps team, yeah, Jiren, yeah, hell yeah, Yellow Jiren, hell yeah, God Topo. Yeah, let's do that with 17 Frieza and Kyle. Yeah, hell yeah. Because that's going to be Broly, Buduo, UVB, Double Rose, Gohan Trunks. Hell yeah, big man. Fuck yeah, bro. I got to get on that.
The future tag might have a more interesting kit per se. He can combo, etc. But the future tag has no team. You have to take that into account.
No team. I guess you can't run future. I guess that's not a thing that's runnable. No, future's worse than reps for sure. Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Right. Even looking at this, like mathematically speaking, on this list, okay, we have a number 3 unit, a number 5 unit, then we have a number 6, then 7, then 8. So 3, 5, and then number, let's see here. We go downwards, right? This is 3, this is 6, this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 3, 5, 13, or 3, 5, 14 versus a 6, 7, 8. Mathematically, if we go based off the importance of the characters, it is a bet. Okay.
So for me, Goku Kaio-ken is at least here.
Yeah.
Anything below that is ridiculous.
Oh. Why?
I played him in LBR.
Oh. So did I! But I did too! But I guess I haven't used them correctly, like he said. No one's been using them correctly. Ugh. God damn it. How did I forget how to use them correctly? God damn it.
Yesterday, we'll talk about him.
Oh.
I played him in LBR yesterday.
Yeah. Oh.
The damage he deals is absolutely incredible.
True. But you just also said in the beginning he's not a damage dealer. You said that. So that's kind of counterintuitive. Okay, cool. Okay.
See when you have him at 5 stars, at least,
Yeah.
But now I'm going to tell you something else.
Oh.
No Z boost, nothing.
Oh.
In the same game, I play with a Zenkai boost on everyone. I'm playing Bardock, the future tag with the Zenkai and Kaio-ken with a Zenkai. In the same game. Well, actually, before having played 5 cards and having stacked, except the combo effect kicks in, like you send cards.
Yeah.
You send SPs, you send bursts. It doesn't do much damage compared to Bardock. And that still causes me a bit of a problem. So from the moment that Bardock, who is a defense type, basically, to tell you, I did an LBR. I send, I don't know, 2 cards.
Yeah.
1 SP with Bardock. I arrive later at the end of another combo. Right?
Yeah.
I arrive. I do a transition. An SP. Bardock's SP one-shots.
Uh-huh.
Kaioken's wouldn't have killed.
One-shots. I get it! The defense type Bardock, you know, the guy that no one touches, no one tries, and no one thinks is good because there's so many multiple ways I could explain how he's bad, but you already know them all because it's fucking evident from your experience of PvP because you don't fight him. You would fight units that are good. That's kind of how units work. You fight the good units because people want to win. It's kind of weird how that works. But, like, no one runs Bardock, by the way. But, like, here, Bardock is doing more damage than even Kaio-ken. But, again, I'm confused because I thought he wasn't a damage dealer, but then he's talking about his damage, but, like, he's only about damage, but now Bardock is doing better damage, and it's like, it's just kind of confusing. I don't really understand, really. I guess that's what the list is, not really understanding anything. Yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah, that makes sense.
He had played 2 cards, right? I had started this setup.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you that Bardock hits hard, but basically, Bardock hits harder than him, but then again.
Bardock hits harder than Kaio-ken? But isn't Kaio-ken, I guess he's not your damage dealer, like he said. See, I don't... He's not your powerhouse. The guy that stacks damage isn't my powerhouse. Who's my powerhouse? My Jello Jiren? God Topo? My 2 defense types? My support type? I don't know. The really good reps team. Who's my powerhouse? It's not Kaio-ken, I was told. It's got to be the support type or 2 defense types, right? Because reps is a good team, so it's got to be pure reps. Who is it? Who? It's gotta be God Topo.
Bardock also hits harder than he does once he's dead.
Yeah.
So is he the right one?
Yeah.
You see, defensively, I find that the cuts every time he resets are very good. I think the character deserves some card anti-destruction, maybe some anti-key reduction. He deserved a little something extra that he didn't get.
I agree, by the way, with
That's
this.
why I gave him an 8.5, but in the end, I'm giving him an 8. Yeah, basically after reading the kit, I said 8.5, but ultimately I'm going with 8.
Right.
He's still a very good character. Let's not kid ourselves, because when you spend cards on him,
The only one kidding yourself is you, man. I promise. You're the only person kidding yourself here, man.
with the anti-null, and you have the equivalent, you just exterminate the guy in front of you. You wipe him out. And that's with me playing him under 1 Zenkai. I've never played him with 2, which is worth noting. But for Tagbu, VB, and those, most of the time we play them under 2 Zenkais. He doesn't have a second good Zenkai, so in my opinion, though, surely Zenkai, the tag TDP, the original one. I think they'll Zenkai it. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But if he had another really solid Zenkai, I think that would definitely change things up a bit more, too. But basically, he's a character who isn't SV. He doesn't have the role of an ultimate DPS.
Brother, what the fuck does this mean? How does a DPS unit who fucking stacks 50 per does not have the role of DPS? Who the fuck is DPSing? What are you saying? What does this mean? The damage unit isn't the damage unit. You just gassed his offense, and then you're saying he isn't the I love tier lists like this. They make no fucking sense, but then they're audibly making no sense. Second, he's the second. The guy who spams and wants to spam and go. He's the second damage. Why is UGB on the list? Hello? Okay, UGB sucks more than everybody here, I guess. Kaio-ken, the guy who spams, is the secondary damage. Not 17 Frieza. No. Kaio-ken.
If you want him on the team, you focus on rotating him in every 5 seconds to enter the fray and fire off cards.
Which is you spamming.
Yeah, just card preservation. That's actually annoying. That's what he should have had, honestly.
Agreed.
Card preservation.
I agree.
Sure get those cards
he needs more anti-disrupts.
Hey.
He should have drawn more cards after 3 cards used, so he can spam more!
But let's stop. Just because he lacks, that doesn't mean he's trash or not in the top 10. Let's stop the nonsense.
All you're saying is nonsense to my ears.
So yes, he has flaws, but he's a very good DPS of his kind for
But you just said!
Saiyan team. basically. I would have preferred for him to hit fast and hard.
You just said the Reps team is good. Now you're saying the Saiyan team. Can you be consistent anywhere?
Actually, I think the first card on entry should have been boosted, like 50% more damage. On
Again, I agree.
Just for 2 seconds.
But every single sentence is counterintuitive to the previous. You just said he's not the main. Now you're saying, I wish he was the main. Brother! Yo, it's rage bait.
Just enough time to catch up while you set up the rest. That's really what you wanted to do. The first card he uses should have dealt 100% damage. And then you catch up with the others. Essentially, you'd have a snowball effect.
I agree.
Would still deal some damage,
But
you see.
God.
And here, there's actually an unpleasant effect with this character. You enter the scene, you use the first card, and since you barely started building up the gauge, you deal 0 damage. And you're like, whoa, that's, and visually, as well as in terms of gameplay satisfaction, it just doesn't feel right because you want to hit fast and hard with a DPS, and he has a very specific design. So if you play by...
His specific design is fucking spamming so you get his damage stacked faster. What the fuck does that... What do we mean specific design when it literally is spam? What else does that?
Players will never manage to do it because, well, that's very specific design. So if you play by his rules, which players will never manage to do it because, well, that's just how it is. It's the DB players.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
He's very strong, but you have to play according to his rule. See, it's not SV.
You don't even explain his rule. If you know so much, then say it!
That's just how it is. It's not SV. He's not going to show up, combo for 4 hours, and so on. And stack. He's a character who comes in, lays into the opponent, beats them up, and is going to secure a kill with his main ultimate at equivalent stars. See, that's what he's for. That's just how it is. And afterwards, what I love is that defensively, he helps me. Because for me, SV is much stronger offensively, but he is better defensively, defensively, he's going to save me 3 combos in a game. You see at equivalent stars. So yeah, I think people are being way too excessive with it.
He's going to save you 3 combos. Where? What if you ever fight in the Dooogote and they wait for the tag switch to proc Goku's Disrupt? And then they tag switch. What if someone drops a blast card on UVB, catches you in that 50-50 afterwards, and they wait for the gauge to proc afterwards, and then boom, you get caught again. Because that 50-50 ended, now you got caught another 50-50. What if Gohan Trunks do the same thing with the tag switching? 17 Frieza. A Broly main ability. Nothing could be countered, by the way, with that argument. Nothing. Not a single fucking peep of a word. No, his Disrupt's going to save me 3 times.
This character, he is at a minimum of 14 stars in the top 5. I played him in BR.
Yeah, me too.
Played him at BR. Played
Yeah,
him
me
at 5
too.
stars against 14-star units.
Oh.
At the very least, he's...
So you used him at lower stars, then said at the end of it that when equal stars, he's solid enough to handle those units. So why not just try him at equal stars in the first place? I'm just wondering.
The top 5. There you go. That's clearance. The rest is just not.
Oh, there he is. He finally touched the list
I'm
after
still
10
putting
minutes.
GBU and Z, but honestly, I'm being very generous, I think. Because
You're being generous by saying Ultra Go GW is Z tier. Not Bardock, though. No, of course not. No, that'd be weird.
GBU's gauge. Well,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Let's keep.
Yeah, he's only a gauge unit. I forgot. UGB can't do anything outside his gauge. He sucks. He's terrible. He's off boost. He can't be run. He's unrunnable.
There you
Unrunnable
go.
trash. I'm glad people aren't running him.
My tier list looks like this.
Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Diamonds. Yeah.
Did I forget anything or anyone?
I hope so.
Some stupid Zenkai lying around there? Maybe?
Yeah.
No, that's it. The rest,
Yeah.
well.
The
it's
units that
fine.
lost tier boost are going to be mentioned, though.
Shin, we could put Shin in.
Yeah. We're going to mention Kid
End
Buu
of
off tier
S,
boost, Android
right?
13,
Yeah,
and
at
the
end
big
of S,
2026 of
well,
August.
there, like that, I could put China there. That's good.
Yeah, it's
I didn't
great.
forget anyone.
This is
If I did
stellar.
forget, you'll tell me.
If I were blind, this would be
so that was it for
amazing.
my tier list.
Yeah.
My current tier list is this.
Okay.
And I'll show you my top 10.
Okay.
I think I saved it.
Let me see that.
Uh-huh.
I'm real curious.
For me, if we go now, that's for the casual side.
Yeah.
Average Joe. Now, if we go into the finesse, Pro Max expertise. For me,
Did he not just say Gohan Trunks is worse than Kaio-ken, and then he just flick? You just said Gohan Trunks is worse because Future is worse than Kaio-ken's team. But you said Reps is a strong team. What the fuck?
I don't see how to separate these 4. currently in the meta.
Oh, they're interchangeable. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't see that because, you know, I don't really correlate the nonsensical idea that Bardock is somehow as good as Gohan Trunks at any capacity. 17 Frieza, and fortunately for Kaio-ken. I don't correlate any of these characters. So the interchangeable doesn't really exist because someone here is not interchangeable. So the rest aren't interchangeable to me. Not really in any capacity of the word. Also, 17 Frieza is not interchangeable with Gohan Trunks as well. Thank you. This entire 3 to 4 isn't interchangeable. 3 to 6.
Bardock has a little less guard, but who cares? He has the lethality.
I don't know. I've never in my life heard so much about Bardock that has made such little sense. Bardock's entire existence makes no sense within everything that, you know, Super has done in the manga. And now this makes less sense than that. I'm actually awestruck.
The top tag, it's very strong, but welfare has a bit of a damage problem. Even despite everything you see, there's a bit of a damage issue.
Yeah.
It's very strong defensively, but has a bit of a damage problem.
What is strong about the TOP tag defensively? What have I missed here that's strong about TOP defensively? Have I missed something? Attrition, I could give him some credit because attrition is not defense, by the way. It's not the same fucking word. Look it up. You're not defending while attritioning. You're living. You're able to live longer, like a tag unit or a health store, blah, blah, blah. Defending is literally per card. You're tanking. They do not have any defense. They have attrition. That is not the same fucking thing. Everyone loves to combine. They're not even a similar capacity of a word. They could tie in, but they don't hear.
Good is the team, but it doesn't have an ally that matches its kit. You know, it doesn't have an ally that brings a fast, powerful burst, really very fast.
You just called it strong. If it doesn't have a...
really very powerful. VB, maybe, but, well, it's not top. It doesn't work at all. The items don't work super well. But VB in itself, VB...
The equips work fine with VB on reps. I've run it!
He brings a very fast burst without wasting any time. But overall, well, it's not really who you want to play with, you know? So, these four, I wouldn't know how to separate them.
I would.
The tag Z, the tag Future. Sorry, maybe is a bit better than the top tag, potentially, but it has no team.
Bro, why do we discount Future? Why does everyone discount Future? Everyone pretends like Legend Goku Black. Fucking, I can't think. Legend Goku Black doesn't exist. Like, he's just fucking air. Who has done this fucking irreversible damage to his legacy in such a quick time that it's like, oh, it doesn't exist? Fucking talk of Purple Cell. People want to fucking glaze him recently. TGB's a fucking demon. What are you talking? Future doesn't. Is this literally every other statement, if not every other, is nonsensical shit? Every other. Literally, what am I hearing?
So from the moment you don't have a team, yeah, it's good if you're strong, but you're two. The problem with the tag Future is that it relies on its bursts, it relies on its SPs.
Yeah.
The issue is that the SPs, every time you SP, well, there's damage reduction, healing, there's power debuffs, and so as a result, he's at...
Gohan Trunks are literally spamming normal cards, and then they make a blue. TGB makes a blue. Legend Rose makes blues and ults. What?
SPs don't kill anymore.
Apparently, blue cards don't kill. But Kaio-ken is literally saying you're supposed to blue card, ult, and then kind of quick burst them out to death.
The real truth, Future tag SPs don't kill anymore.
Yup.
So this is my current
Yup.
Meta.
Yup.
Now for Pride, like I said,
I don't give a fuck about no. Actually, let me just see.
He's top 5, maybe top 6 max. I get it. Anything below top 5 or 6 saying that is ridiculous.
Yup.
It's ridiculous to think otherwise.
Yup. The Bardock top
That's
6 isn't
opinion.
ridiculous.
Let me know what you think in the comments.
Yup.
In conclusion, no, only summon if you need the character or if you don't have a DPS.
Right.
Or if you don't have a DPS.
Right.
If you already have tackle, you don't need it.
But then he says he's not a DPS in the beginning and he's not the firepower fucking, okay. Yeah, okay. Yep. Don't make tier list early or it'll look like this shit. See you in the next one.